Fuck. Look at oil. Look at oil. This is all oil now. God damn. What? Why are my buenos dias. Can you guys see me right now? My stream deck for some reason is not working. Siempre hay fucking algo. Dímelo. The fuck is this not working, man? Not connected. God damn it. It's because the application won't open, but how the fuck? Fucking technology, man, I swear to God. Anyways, it is what it is. Anyways, let's look at all this stuff this morning here. The most interesting thing to me here is oil. Take a look at oil here. We are, what price is this? This is probably like $95, $96 a barrel here already here for the morning. What are the futures at officially here? But take a look at oil. That's your mover here. Let's take a look at crypto here. We traded up to 27 and a half last night on BTC. Yesterday I was just kind of shorting SPX. I think I'm probably going to do the same thing today. Um, let's take a look at SPY here for the pre-market here. We were up a little bit off the open. Tesla tape was pretty weak yesterday, so maybe you get a second day of weakness here today. Maybe you get that fade on NVIDIA, AMD, or maybe they kind of go to other names like the Amazon, let's say, or the Google. The Google they haven't sold at all. Um, Apple had a pretty positive day yesterday. The shop was super weak yesterday. This thing is this thing's been tough. This thing's been tough. I thought for sure this thing was going to $70. So totally wrong about that one. Mastercard and Visa, these things are still pretty strong relatively. Um, you know, I think overall here it's going to be a similar day to yesterday, but possibility here that we continue selling off or not. The fuck do I know? Um, what's the news on Disney? Somebody find me this news ASAP. ASAP. Somebody find me that shit ASAP. I'm going to call the 15-year-old right now. Disney plans for $60 billion capital expenditures for TE segment. The fuck is that? All right, let's try to figure out what this is. And then let's take a look at some other news here for the morning here. That Instacart IPO, we'll take a look at um, again here. But that Disney, let's see if they picked it up. I doubt it. Probably have to look at Twitter here for that. Announces update regarding its plans for capital expenditures. Regarding its plans for blah blah blah, companies developing plans. Consolidated capital expenditure for the segment over the course of an approximately 10-year period, including by investing in expanding and enhancing domestic and international parks and cruise line capability, prioritizing projects anticipated to generate strong returns. They don't have the money. They don't have the money. Tobias is saying thoughts on the HTZ. Thoughts on Hertz. I have no thoughts on Hertz, nor do I give a shit shit. Fuck that thing. Um, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Still waiting for Jesus to come through. Let's take a look at the Instacart IPO is going to come out probably in the afternoon here. And then the ARM here is back to where it opened, basically. It's not back to the pre-IPO price, which is 51, but I would imagine we get there eventually. I like the scenario of the sell here. I just don't know what you buy. I don't know what you buy because you had one day of consolidation yesterday. So it's either they say, screw you, we're going right back up and we stay in range, or we go to 440 on SPY. If we go to 440 on SPY, you're going to see a good amount of selling across the board in a lot of names. We're already at pretty much lows of where we opened yesterday, I believe. And, you know, we'll see if they fake people out again. Intel. Let's take a look at Intel. I haven't looked at that one in a while. They couldn't really break out on that one. I kind of like the Microsoft and like the Meta for the shorts versus the Nvidia per se. They might take a break on those. Palma Boy is saying I was short the living hell out of Disney. Why do you say that? Because that's what the kid is saying in the office. The 15-year-old, he thinks this thing is going to $70. But why do you say that? By the way, Disney coming back off that news already. I mean, I have a 10 lot short, for a swing here. Oh, let me bring down my shit so you guys can see. These are my current positions. I still had 100 shares of that Melly. I got rid of a couple hundred shares of it though. Tyler's asking how much is the Steamroom. You get a free trial for pretty damn cheap, and then you it re-ups. I think at around 200 and change. Matt, you wanna hook Tyler up? Let's check what the actual price is. I don't even know myself. I don't even know myself. But listen, the value that you get from whatever fucking price it is above and beyond. It is above and beyond. And good lord, I spent all kinds of money to build this fucking thing. So shut the fuck up and pay it. Matt, you want to hook him up? Where you at, Matt? Anyone see the CCG? CCG. Interesting. I don't know where Matt is. Hold on one second. CCG. Holy shit. Damn. You guys got to check this out. CCG here yesterday. Oh, this was the one, man. Bruce, how'd it go? How'd it go? Oh, there he is. All right, there's Matt. Check out that link, guys, for your Steam Room access. Here, let me go ahead and pull it up here for you guys. So you get a 2-week trial for $8, and then renews at 2.25. Right, and then again, I would do the trial, of course. Spend some time here. There's plenty of different rooms. There's plenty of different tools. You're gonna want to check it out. And after the 2 weeks, you'll renew. Keep an eye on Trip, BKNG, Google launching Bard chatbot for searching flights and booking trips on all its apps. I like that. Maybe it'll be a better experience than it is currently booking flights, because booking flights right now fucking sucks. Fuck all these apps. Fuck them all. Good Lord, man. It's one of the worst processes. It's one of the most predatory processes I think that exists. Booking flights. All right. Jesus in the house. Welcome, Mr. Jesus. We'll let the man try to figure his shit out. You know he's gonna have issues this morning anyway. Um, Spy is interesting, man. Spy is interesting. The fact that we're at the low. So I'm gonna I'm gonna start flagging some potential shorts, and then of course keep up a long just in case I'm completely wrong. But let's put up the 442 put for SPY. We also want to have up the Tesla being the weak one from yesterday. Tesla maybe 260s. Let's throw those up on the radar. And then I don't know, man. The Google, like, what other name would you short? Would it be the
Good morning.
banks? Hey, there he is.
Advanced. What are you lining up shorts already?
I'm lining up some shit. I like to play.
You know you like to play.
It looks like we're missing the an application there at the bottom of your.
Me? Uh, what are we missing? Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, what is that? Why are we missing that?
I don't know. There you
How
go.
about now?
Yeah, it's good to go.
Okay.
Talk to us, man. How you doing, man?
Good, good, good. Tired for a Tuesday. It's too early in the week to be tired, but I feel sluggish today. You know?
What'd you eat last night? That's probably why.
I don't know what the hell I did. I think I don't know what the hell. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on here. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
There's a lot going on.
I hear you.
Maybe it was your schedule that you were describing from the night before that wore me out.
Ah, possibly.
You know, you painting
Possibly.
the town over there red all night long, and then going to play table tennis.
So, wow. So what I did made you tired.
You wore me out.
That's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Just hearing your story wore me out.
That's fucked up. So what do we think this morning, Jesus? What you got?
It's still tricky, man. You saw what happened yesterday, right? It's you got the Fed tomorrow. You got VIX expiration tomorrow. I think again, you got to try to cue off the VIX. Excuse me. You got to try to cue off the VIX. Where if you see some selling come into the VIX, that's your window for some long scalps. On the flip side, if the VIX is catches a bid, especially those crowded names that we've been talking about, there'll be some selling there. But I think you got to sharpen that knife, Luch. Why? Do you see anything too drastic going on before tomorrow?
I don't know, man. I was really thinking about this towards the end of the day yesterday, considering the fact that the Fed's probably just going to remain where they are,
Yeah,
and then because of the last couple of days that we had, the Fridays and the Mondays, it does kind of make me think that no matter what happens here, They sell the market off. But again, these are just thoughts that create emotions, and then the emotions create the want that this is going to happen,
Right.
and then it makes you do dumb shit anyway. So
So
fuck.
you're talking, what you're talking about now is positioning for a post Fed move.
Exactly. Well, no,
Right.
I was talking about pre. I was thinking pre, and then whatever they say, they drop the market anyway. But again, I'm in my head about this shit. What the fuck do I know? What the fuck do I know?
Yeah, it's tricky. See what they like to do,
Mm,
especially 20 since 2023. They bid up the VIX a little bit going into the Fed,
hmm
and then the Fed does nothing surprising, and then they take the air out of the VIX, and that leads to an equity squeeze. All right.
There you go.
So if you see the VIX see some follow through on the upside post Fed, that'll be your cue that something's different here, and you might get that selling. But let me tell you something. In regards to the market as a whole, like looking healthy, it looks like shit. You know, the internals is shit. You got names in sectors that look completely different from each other. You know, it's just an unhealthy look right now. That it can't last. It's got something's got to give. Either they're gonna wash everything, and you're gonna have one of those down 90% days,
Right,
like
right,
you're talking about,
right, right.
or they're gonna come in and buy some of the other shit.
Yep.
And that's kind of been the trend, what they've been doing, as you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we're at a pivotal spot as we
yeah.
get into Wednesday with the Fed, big
You,
spot.
did you take a look at oil this morning? Have you seen a lot of the oil flow
Yeah,
continuing?
yeah, and I think that's what is kind of firm in the bearish case here. You know,
hmm
they see oil just up every day. That
hmm
can't that's never a good thing. And I
Yeah,
mean, the longer it does this, the longer it's going to lead to a sell off in equities.
right,
So,
right.
but yeah, I see it every day. It's unbelievable. Again, that's the only thing we've seen real flow in for weeks now.
Exactly, exactly.
For weeks.
Moving traders asking you if you saw the flow in ALL yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, I
Allstate.
did. I did. A couple financials saw a little bit of bull flow. You had Citigroup that's been seeing some buying with time, as you know, Luch. And Allstate, another financial name, caught a couple cute sweeps yesterday. Nothing too dramatic. But compared to what we've been seeing overall flow wise, any sign of aggressive buying sticks out like a sore thumb because they're not excited about much out there right now. But I did see the Allstate buying, yeah. You got some selling here
Yeah,
coming in
man. Yeah,
pre-market.
yeah. Spy here already down to 442. And by the way, they started Friday just like this as well. Friday they gapped the market down. Pre-market was super weak, and then they just sold us. They were never. It was just a complete trend day lower. Then we had an inside day yesterday, and now we're kind of looking similar here. I don't know. This is interesting. You guys
Yeah,
still haven't told me what are the top names that you would short if you would short anything. Somebody's talking about Wayfair here. Wayfair, yeah, maybe. I wouldn't short this thing though. You got the WalMarts and the HDs. HD sold off a good amount last couple of days. Take a look at this thing.
yeah, and you want to know something crazy? There was a
Whoa.
size put seller there that is going to be feeling some heat soon.
hmm
If they don't bounce this thing, there was a
Yeah.
big time put seller there, and he's still an open interest, so something to keep an eye on.
Indeed, indeed.
You know, put sellers have been getting away with murder for a long time, right?
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
real. Yeah, for real. Meanwhile, Rancheros Costco still looks fucking amazing.
that's hanging in there still.
Still hanging in there.
Yeah, not everything looks bad. So, what about like the crowded names? See, the names that everybody talks about on a day-to-day basis. I mean, it's nauseating, nonstop. The Apples, the Nvidias,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, the
yeah.
same names. Those are the names that, if you're talking about people caught long, like thinking the market will never go down,
Yeah,
they're in those names. They've been hiding out for quite a while,
yeah, for real. No, they really have.
but they
Uh,
just never make it easy on the downside. They just never make it easy. Never. Right? You got to buckle up. You got to get ready for turbulence. Even when you're right on the trade, it's going to be.
impossible to hold it.
That's the thing. You'll catch the quick move. You catch it all the time, but to catch that follow through,
Yep.
you gotta get lucky. You gotta have, you gotta catch a break. So difficult. But yeah, I don't think me again. I what the hell do I know? I could change my mind as the evidence in front of me changes today if it does, but I don't think there's going to be anything too crazy that goes on today. I think if there is some selling off the open, you might have to look for some bounce plays here and there.
Yeah, somebody was talking about Target yesterday. I finally saw Target yesterday. It had a really big move down yesterday. I don't know what the news was, but it was all off the open. It was the first 5 minutes off
Retail,
the open. That was it.
yeah, retail across the board got destroyed the last couple of days. They're
Nice.
worried now. They're worried. They're starting to get a little bit concerned about the consumer cracking. They've been begging out their credit cards. You know what I mean? You're at that point where
Yeah.
some
Meanwhile,
of these retail names have been shaky ground here.
fucking oil man is on fire here.
Yeah.
CVX, all these oil names looking
You
great.
want to see a beating?
What do
Look
you
at
got?
JetBlue. This thing looks like it's going to go out of business in a couple of weeks.
Wow,
Remember how excited everybody was when they first had the TV on the seats where you could watch TV?
man,
Everybody was flying JetBlue. This thing was hot as a pistol. This thing's $4 now.
that actually makes me happy, man, because I fucking hate JetBlue.
You hate JetBlue?
Oh, I hate them, man.
Yeah, well, good. There you go. They deserve what's coming to them. But yeah, oil keep going up every day is going to have an effect on these transportation names. Can't help. Hey, this oil has been strong. Let me post a couple of things that's scheduled for today and stuff like that. Hold on. All right, where are we? Schedule calendar. What am I saying? Schedule? Same shit.
What do y'all got? What do y'all got? Y'all got anything good in small cap land? All right, Cart offering 22 million shares at $30. Underwriters are all the usuals. So it'll be interesting to see where Cart actually opens up at. ARM, by the way, is at lows, which is 55 and change. Again, I'd bring up the shop because the shop is fucking so weak. I think Jesus got a little bit of news here going on this morning. Here, let's see if we have
But
anything.
that's what's going on today.
So we got,
So pretty quiet.
yeah, pretty quiet.
Nothing going on, actually, right? No economic data at all. Just a
Nothing.
couple of bond
Bond
auctions.
auctions. That's it. That is it. American Airlines are all shit. They brought me warm champagne with an ice cube in it, first class, and thought it was fun.
What airline was that?
he was, he's just saying all American Airlines in general.
Uh,
Dimitri lives in Europe.
is Dimitri Greek?
Dimitri, are you? What are you, man? Are you Greek? Are you? Because our boy Wall Street Jesus is Greek, so he was wondering if he's got a fellow.
He's either Greek or Russian. No, one of the other.
Is that? I mean, I know it as a Russian name.
He doesn't know what he is.
Well,
What figure?
no.
Oh,
He hasn't responded yet. He's saying he's Belgium, born and raised.
oh, okay. Well, yep, makes sense. Gotcha.
Small cap, micro cap land, AVGR up 50%. This is a continuation medical device company. Let's take a look at this one. AVGR. I'm probably not going to trade this. $8 up from 6. Medical device, no thank you. No thank you. So what do we think about Michael Burry's short now? Do we think he's better off?
Is he in the short? It's official. He's in a short here.
Yeah, it's official.
Yeah.
It is official.
Let me tell you something. See, this is the hedge funds. They're getting frisky now. They're starting to get frisky on the short side.
Mm-hmm.
All we need to see them do is start shortening the indexes, which they haven't done yet,
Mm.
and they're going to get trampled as they always do. Right? Once when they're all, and that's no knock. Listen, some of the hedge fund managers out there, are the smartest guys on the street. I'd be the first to admit it. Okay, the it's just in general in this market when the crowd is all on the same side, you know what happens. It's a fact.
Yeah.
So that's something we got to keep an eye on. But we might need a little volatility, a little weakness to get there. I just posted a chart, if you can see there, on the semis that hedge funds have started to aggressively short the semis.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, the tape has changed completely on those SMCIs and all this kind of stuff. So,
Yeah,
AMD has been weak for a while now, man. A whole while now.
the
If
problem here. It's just nothing excites me on the long side. And see, this is where the flow helps me out because I'd be throwing darts at anything, trying to
trying to get
just
something.
get long.
Hmm.
But the sweepers are idea generated, and they give you a good indication of risk appetite in the market. When there's not a lot of action, usually means the environment's not too healthy. When they're aggressively sweeping and bombing shit left and right, it's usually risk on, and you could get away with a lot of mistakes in that environment. So, kind of like my seatbelt, as I call it.
They're doing a good job selling some of the Q names here pre-market. If you take a look at Microsoft, if you take a look at, and again, I was thinking about hitting this one. The Meta not so much, but if you look at the Amazon, they're selling this Amazon, the Google. So maybe we target those for shorts. Um,
Jules, don't act up now, Jules.
Jesus also threw in the chat some of the gappers here. SMCI. Oh, SMCI was up. Oh yeah, SMCI is actually up.
Caught an upgrade, I think, this
Caught an
morning. That's what.
upgrade, and then that Intel also is
Yeah,
up.
Intel has an event. I don't know if it's a big event, but Intel has an event, so we'll keep an eye on that action there. Momentum sweepers like to get a little crazy in that thing into events.
Mr. Triforce, what up, man? Let me
You got
follow
some
you on
insider
Twitch.
buying here. What's the name? APPS. Oh, APPS. That's a disaster. I think that stuff. Yeah. Oof, 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 oof. What do you
Um,
got?
Demetrius
Oh, I
saying he's
bought
going to Greece next week. He's going to. Oh, look, Jesus, he's going to
yeah.
Greece next week. He's going to Santorini.
Oh, Santorini. You don't beat that. That island is ridiculous. But that's a big party island now. It's not my bag. I like nice and chill, all by myself type of shit. But we're looking to have a good time. That's the place.
Never been, man.
You never been to Greece at all?
I never been.
Oh, Luch.
Never been.
Wow.
Never
You got to
been.
figure out a way to get there.
I mean, I can make that happen.
Well, again, whether I'm not even talking about like party scene, even if you go with your girl or something like that, you got to go. The islands are, you got to go.
Um, yeah. I mean, I got some peoples out there. I got peoples everywhere.
Yeah, we
The
have.
problem
I
is,
used to
is
talk to. He's still with us, right? Or no?
no, he's not anymore. I mean,
Oh, okay.
we're still cool though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gee, I
I
forgot his
talked to
name.
him a couple times.
How the fuck can I not? Silver's just saying the butterflies paid pretty well yesterday. Doesn't look like today will be a butterfly day. Yeah, today might not be a butterfly day, but again, we don't know. We don't know. Hank Day is saying Greek women are gorgeous. All women are. I mean, all types of women are gorgeous, my friend. We are all God's children. However, that Seinfeld episode, 80% of people are undateable. Let's see if I can find that clip. We got 1 minute to the open here. Let's start with the nice clip about ugly people. All right.
On a blind date?
I'm not worried. He sounds like he's really good looking.
You're going by sound? What are we, whales?
With
think
this
I can
JP
tell.
Morgan thing I
Elaine,
just
what percentage of
posted
people would you
is
say are good looking?
are names
25%?
more prone to
25%?
squeeze because they're
No
heavily
way. It's like
shorted.
4 to 6%.
4 to 6%.
It's a 20 to 1 shot.
Is a place to
Way
look.
off.
Way
What's
off?
that?
Yeah.
Have you been to the Motor Vehicle Bureau? It's a leper colony down there.
So basically what you're saying is 95% of the population is undateable?
Undateable!
Then how are all these people?
All right. Let's call it out. Undateable.
Undateable.
Unfucking dateable. All right. Let me keep Tesla up here on the radar. And then keep an eye on that NVIDIA here, 438. Tesla puts, the 460s are going for 260s, sorry. 260s are going for $3. So we're going to keep that up on the radar here. We haven't made a shot yet. SPY also 442s. We're going to keep on the radar here. Those are 60 cents. Tesla already squeezed a little
What the
bit.
hell I'm looking for here? I've been lost these last couple of days. Nothing. Zip. Nothing. I've had nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have nothing.
Palma is saying Disney. Bro, I'm asking you. Confirm your. I have no fucking clue. The fuck do I know? Okay, let me take a small shot. Small on the SPY here. Nah, let's keep it light.
Yeah, keep it light.
Let's keep it light. Keep it light here for now. Let me get a read on this shit.
See, you were complaining that you didn't hold positions because they look good in the morning, then they look bad. You've been doing the right thing, resetting
Yeah,
every
I've
night.
been I've
No,
been I've been resetting, man. So I've been
yeah,
you
you got a
know
clear head, and you're not missing anything.
clear ahead. Clear ahead. Here comes the pop here on Tesla. NVIDIA here is down at 436. Very interesting.
Got a little Tesla call activity again. Weekly 270s, weeklies.
Weekly 270s. ENPH here. I see the ENPH. If we take a look at that, I see that. I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't buy it. I'm hesitating on that one. Um, and then if you look at the Melly, take a look at the Melly. Now they're finally selling the Melly.
Are they finally hitting it?
Finally hitting the Melly. Let's do a
Yeah,
little walk.
20.
Amazon here looks weak as shit. Looks weak as shit.
Yeah, that's even the stuff that's looked okay is starting to look shitty.
Exactly. Apple here, blah. They might try to attack just certain names here versus everything else. Keep an eye on oil. Keep an eye on oil. Keep an eye on banks too. They've been holding up oil and banks. So far, I got nothing. We shall wait this out.
Apple
Shipments into it,
puts
lower nearly going over under report
Midlife
FTC,
trading
warning
crisis.
tax
If
corporation companies
if
that misuse
JPM is
consumer
a
behavior.
beast mode rally to you, your life is truly in shambles, and you are having a trading midlife trading crisis. You most certainly are. GP Raber is saying still have 450 weeklies on Nvidia. He's still going for the long go. For the long go.
coin. What are these weekly puts? Really light action out here again.
Coin. I mean, BTC is just kind of stale. So you never really saw the launch up on MSTR and any of these other names. That EMPH though, Bruce ain't wrong. It looks interesting. It's just I wouldn't I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it.
What is that stuff?
AJB is talking about that square that we were talking about yesterday. Fucking thing. Such a horrible stock now.
Yeah, it is awful. That's been awful for a long time now. Yeah, the banks, we got to keep an eye on the banks post-Fed, without a doubt. You know, well, tomorrow afternoon, post-Fed, we definitely got to keep an eye on the banks, price action inflow, because you might see rotation right there, right into those guys. Tesla's got a little bullish activity there this morning.
Yeah.
Let me see. What do they got? All weeklies, but some bull flow.
Yes, it does. Netflix here, a little small pop here too. Remember, we were talking about Netflix possible run to $400. You know, if nobody is ready for that, I like that idea. I really like that idea. But yesterday, it couldn't really get over 397 and change. I'm gonna buy a one lot on Netflix just to fuck around. You get over 398 on Netflix with the market moving higher. I'm gonna buy a fuck.
398.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Over 398. I got you.
Yeah, over 398. And then fuck around. Today could be the day. Shit, who knows? Who knows?
Find a bounce. Again, Netflix, of the big guys, some short-term bullish sentiment there. So
Which one? Which one?
Netflix.
Which one are they buying?
Oh, no. Sentiment. Bullish
you.
sentiment.
Got you.
Bearish extreme sentiment.
Got you. AMD back over 102 here. Solar, sand, green sectors, energy, materials, and financial.
SoFi got a nice size sweep yesterday. I'm not a big fan of this name. You like this SoFi? I don't really even know what they do, to be quite honest, but they're like a brokerage firm online bank, aren't they?
I thought they just collect the change or whatever out your account. So they
Oh,
invest the change? Is that what it? I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, it caught a nice size sweep yesterday. One of the few names, just one sweep, but decent size. You got a little spec action there this morning. Weeklies,
Spec it.
spec it. I mean, does that go in the category of financials? No, right? Is that tech? What is that?
Goes to fintech is what they say.
Fintech.
They say fintech. You gotta put that.
Disney weekly puts. Let me see if these are clean. Yeah, that's decent size for Disney too, right?
What'd you see on Disney right there?
Disney size weekly puts
Really?
right at the money, 83.
Really? Disney put seller? Leo is
No,
saying?
not put seller, put buyer.
No, it's not a put seller, Leo.
Now they're hitting the 82s a little bit too there. There was some news there this morning. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, they're supposedly gonna pay fucking holy shit. Yeah, this thing is dumping. Interesting. Alright. Let's play that shit. Let's play that shit.
Freaking Gardner here with this mega blaster and lawnmower he's got. Blows my ears out.
Fucking gardeners.
Fucking gardeners. They milk me. They cut. There'd be snow on the ground there. I see them cut my grass to send me a bill, rat bastards.
Man, I got fired. I got fired from a landscaping job, bro.
Did you?
Yeah.
What the hell'd you do? How'd you get fired from that?
Nah, it's just the Brazilians and the Mexicans, man. They work 90 million times harder than we ever could.
Yeah, oh, forget it.
Forget it, man.
Yeah.
I can't compare.
They bust their ass in the heat, everything.
I can't even come. You can't even come close.
No way.
You can't come close. Let's see.
What do we got here? You little pop in you this morning. That got a November sweep yesterday. Again, just one sweep. ARC puts weekly.
ARC puts, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Could be Fed related to these ETF stuff. Let's see, ARC. Where is that these days? ARC. ARC. 42, Jules. Keep quiet. 42. Yeah.
You got that Nvidia pulling back here a little bit too. Let's Amazon
Thank you.
guys. Amazon's a weak one. The Google not so much. Maybe it'll catch up later. Apple here they're holding somehow. Somehow fucking holding that thing.
No, never tell me. A little opening activity in weeklies IONQ. Looks kind of blah here already, Luke.
It already does, bro. It really already does. that that quickly.
Yeah, usually the open, that's where most of the action is.
Buenos días, Adrian.
I don't think anything too crazy is going to go on today. I mean, we could squeeze a bit, but how much? I don't know. Yeah.
Quick question here, guys. Just because the market is already shit. What percentage of the population do you think is undateable? And I'm talking about America. What percentage of the population do you think is undateable? IONQ bouncing off 50.
It's at a decent bounce spot, that IONQ. You got cheap weeklies there, flow wise. What percentage of the population is undateable? What kind of question is that? What do you mean by that? What percent? What percentage of people out there you can't date? How would
Yeah.
I know anything?
Congressman, Mr. saying China and Russia.
Why? What do you think that number is?
I mean, I agree.
Half?
It's not as high as what Seinfeld was saying, but yeah,
What do you say?
it's a high number, man. It's a high number. Without
Well,
a
what do you
doubt.
mean by undateable? What's the
Undateable.
definition of undateable?
I mean, it's just ugly. It's ugly.
Oh,
Too ugly. Undateable.
oh yeah. Well,
I mean, I think it's a high number.
depends the age group. You know what I mean? The more you get up there in age, the higher the percentage. Nvidia, little bounce action in Nvidia, October 6th. Those are in the money.
All right, I'm all eyes on this Netflix right now. Let's see if this thing
I
can
can't
pop.
believe we haven't seen a sweep in Netflix yet down here.
Fuck.
Nvidia,
This Netflix trash still. Can't do it. Covered half. Covered half. That Melly here finally today sold off. I was wrong on that one. I'm gonna dump this.
Yeah, that's been strong as hell, that Melly.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
San Diego, huh? All right, let's get back in the Tesla puts here for now. Let's see what's going on there. I'm gonna go ahead and queue up some SPX short calls. I think we're just gonna get fucking another day of trash ass fucking chop.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can pull out 10 racks on a fucking right somewhere.
TS reporting that the XFL and the USFL are in advanced talks to merge.
I didn't even know there was a USFL, XFL. Unbelievable.
All right. Short 25 of the Teslas.
Calls?
No, the puts.
Puts?
Bought
Wait, you
puts.
short puts?
Bought puts. Bought puts.
Oh.
Bought puts. We're back down here. Doesn't look too hot anyway. Where's that Nvidia now? AMD looks weak.
Regulators can make a decision block after the deal. ETP and Microsoft.
Bleh.
Blah.
Fucking
Exactly the word to describe this shit. Blah.
blah. Nice pop spy. Nice pop spy. Very nice pop spy. I'm surprised though on most names. On most Fang shit, we didn't go higher at all. What do you guys got? Kava all-time lows? Daniel, sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't.
Some TLT puts for the Fed mañana.
But yeah, Daniel, for the most part, we, you know, it's day trading. AMD fresh lows. Let me take a look.
AMD.
Let me take a look at this Nvidia. Nvidia 434, man, looks good. Looks good. All right, I went ahead and sold some more calls off that fade there. Nvidia, dump out. Dump out on that Nvidia. Look at the Melly, man. Oof. Just getting smoked today.
Any reason or just
Nah, it's just time, man. It's just time. Finally. What kind of flow you seeing over there? Anything?
nothing? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Let's take a look at Amazon, Google, and all this kind of stuff. I like the short Fang again. I like the short fat man trade. It's just, it's going to be slow. It ain't going to be clean.
No.
It is not going to be clean at all.
See what else we got going on here. Credit not doing shit. Just nothing going on. Nothing going on. VIX off the highs.
Palma is saying if we get pushed into a recession because of high oil prices, isn't that going to hold back lots of folks from spending on such things like amusement parks? I love when people talk their book kind of thing. Like he's short Disney. That's your thought behind shorting Disney. I mean, there's other things that you want to short Disney for. And the kid, the 15-year-old kid in here, he could school you on his theory about that one in particular. But yeah, man. I mean, in general. But again, Palma, you need time for that theory. You know what I'm saying? So you need to play it correctly. You need to play it smart, meaning you got to buy the right strikes. You got to buy the right shit, you know? Anyway, so I like the short call situation here for now. Unless this all, unless this
You
all,
got a couple of these gold miners catching a little action this morning again. This is a silver miner WPM with time. Wow, that's way out of the money too. June 2024.
Palma, so that you know, this is entertainment only, my friend. I wouldn't come here to learn.
Entertainment only.
That a firm here is finally having a couple of downticks, but still, I wouldn't short this thing. Take a look at this thing, guys. It's trading around 24.60 or so. Under 23, I'm looking for the short there. As far as the Tesla here, it's got a buyer here, 264 looks like so far. Can't break that down. Still going to hold here and just kind of watch the tape. Nice
That
pop up.
MGM Casino seeing some put buying this morning. Saw some put buying. What was it, last week as well?
Some put buying. MGM. Yeah, these casinos finally fell off. MGM being one of the weaker ones. Let's take a look at that Netflix. Netflix still holding 396, man. Still holding 396. I kind of like it, man. I can't lie. Can't lie.
Yeah, me too.
I can't lie. It's terrible from the options perspective because they're trading the $400 call is trading about $4.
Yeah, that's the only line. Well, you got the 395s, uh, weeklies. Yeah. Here's the action Netflix. Not a whole lot going on, but you do have some call volume there. Some IWM puts.
Right. Christian, read what Christian said, guys. I mean, it's like, yeah, this is entertainment here because you're watching us trade. I don't give a fuck about what you guys are doing, nor do I, nor do I care or even have the space to. However, if you do sit there, shut the fuck up, and pay attention, you'll learn a whole lot. And I say that to a lot of people who ask for the courses and things like that. Some of them just need to fucking come to the trade space, sit down, sit in the office and just listen, and you'll learn a fuck ton. Okay. So we're looking good here on the call sell, and Tesla here is slowly paying. So Tesla here just made a new low. I think I might cover some here. Let's just cover 25 here, maybe. Covered small Tesla here for a little bit of a gain. All right, guys, I gotta try Netflix again. I don't know. There's something about it. Something about this thing.
We're more than 20 minutes into the trading session. Stocks have tried to work up off of early session lows, but we're down across the board, with the exception being the Russell 2000, which is bucking the trend up about 0.1%. The Dow is down 50 points, the S&P down 9. And
I mean, he
the
said
dollar index is fractionally lower. Crude futures continuing to track higher, again up 1% at 91.60.
I thought he said.
But
I thought he said fucking, but he said bucking.
bucking, buck. IAU, that's a gold ETF. That could be some selling, it looks like. I know it's showing up as buyers, but looks like some of it sold.
There's the Tesla, guys. There's the Tesla. I'm gonna cover another 25 of these, but that was a good one. That was a good one. I could have had some size on it, but didn't go for it. Oh, the Netflix just punked out completely. That's perfect. Now we know it ain't a fucking long at all. Nice move on the Tesla here. If anybody was involved here, I got a 25 left, which I should have a lot more. But again, sell calls here look good. I'm gonna sell some more calls actually. Hold the Tesla here for now. I mean, if you got a little bit left, I mean, cover some, but if you got some, this thing, where's the gap from a couple of days ago? Somebody find where that area is. Let's see if this thing
What name? Tesla?
Tesla, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you got a gap. What's that? 256ish off just quick glance.
Somewhere around there.
You got a little Tesla. Oh, there's a weekly again puts. The Tesla MO November puts.
That was a good one on the Tesla there. $4 on the option. I mean, we were buying around 280 on that thing. It's trading $4.
Wow.
I'm gonna come out of the rest of those. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Guys, you got selling on the Q names, without a doubt. We know Dimitri is short the call, so he's looking pretty good. Yo, Natalia, ellos dijeron que empezó un ciclo de secundario ahí en los Qs, and that's what's the weakest one, so that it makes sense. It makes sense. Spy, they're holding, though. They're holding. And if you look at the weird thing is, if you look at certain names, Meta's up. Meta's up. You know what I mean? Apple looks fine. You know, this is a firm, guys. God, I want to short the piss out of this thing. Where's CVNA? $50 on that CVNA, too. They caught a lot of people there, too.
ABS, weeklies.
Bruce, do you want me to trade that? What are you doing? Are you trading it? The fuck?
Taiwan semi, a little weekly activity puts TSM.
Where's NVIDIA? Where's NVIDIA? Show me that NVIDIA. NVIDIA, yeah, 436. See, I didn't think today was the day for the NVIDIA. It's gonna be the other names. It's the Amazon. It's the, you know, there's names like this. See if you can wait for a pop on the Amazon to reshort, and then if you can get a rally on Tesla to reshort, try that. You know, but I think the easy money right there on that Tesla is more or less locked up. That was your trade right there. That
So
was your trade.
basically, the way you're explaining it today, the names that were held up well last week are
Uh-huh.
seeing selling this week,
Exactly.
right? And they're
Exactly.
rotating maybe into the stuff that I don't know.
Exactly. I'll
They're
tell you,
making us dizzy over there.
I'll tell you what right now. As
Wow.
soon as the market like finds a buyer and
Yeah.
goes up, I'm buying the fuck out of this Netflix.
Yeah.
They're holding it here. You got some spy bear put action. Is that for today? Those are lotto tickets? I
Yeah.
like those. I like those. I like those. I like those a lot, but I wouldn't buy SPY. I'd buy Qs. I wouldn't buy the SPY puts. I'd buy the fucking Q puts. Maybe we can go back round two on this Tesla here, actually. I'm just going to add a 25 lot on Tesla and just go back in round two for this thing. Um, what else would we short?
What think what held up the big stuff? What held up last week? You remember anything else? Melly, you were talking about
Yup, yup,
Tesla, Amazon. What else?
yup, yup, yup. Google, Google, Google
Google.
was one. And they're still holding it up. Check this one out.
Yeah, look at that, right?
Still holding up. Oh, you know what else was?
What?
Visa and MasterCard.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Nope.
Hmm.
Les, you did not get out too early. You got out, you did what you did. Now reassess, keep reading. Again, your thoughts mean what? What did I tell you this morning your thoughts mean? What do your thoughts mean? You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you what my thoughts mean?
That's on gold.
Exactly. Gabagool.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. Silver's just telling me to check out ZS. That's
What is it?
Zscaler. Thanks for
Man.
that one. Look at this shop bear. Look at these shop bears here coming out for $60. Man, I really thought this was a long, man. I really
Yeah.
fucking thought it was a long. The shop. Like, I really fucking did. Look at how well they're holding Netflix, yo. That's special. That is special. SPY 442s. Remember, we had those queued up. They're still trading, though. 70 cents. So nobody's really bidding these things up, which I find quite interesting. Um, Silvers is in the 148 put for next week. Sweeper bought it yesterday and got it in this morning. Nice, very nice. I'm gonna risk some. Nah, Should I? Watching these spy puts here, 442s. The premium though is pretty expensive, and I don't know. I don't know. Can't see it yet. Can't see it yet. And if you notice, look at how well they're holding up the banks. You know,
Yeah. The banks are holding. Let's see. Oh, this one. Yeah.
okay, it's also looking like we got Tesla on the scanner. The problem is the reference price came in pretty fucking low. However, this thing is a fucking short. So
Yes.
you gotta play around with this a little bit. See if you can get a better cost here. Now the scanner is what you see on Jesus' screen right now. This is what we call the Momo scanner. So every time we see a lot of, puts or calls being bought very quickly, it'll pop up on an alert for us as a momentum kind of play. And again, with options here, especially on the weeklies,
Yeah.
that's what you want to do. You want to play the momentum.
Microsoft, a little put buying October 6th, 327.5. That's an opening sweep too.
Now remember, Microsoft was also on our list of names that we want to short. And if you notice, this thing's looking pretty ugly right now. What would they buy in there, bro?
I just posted it, just posted now. October 6th, 327.5.
So right at the
Um,
money here.
yeah. Yeah.
So right at the money there, huh? Now, if you notice, Tesla, if you're looking at the tape now, you can see they're kind of holding this up here, right? So they're kind of holding 262. So the more they hold it, the more you're gonna see some kind of a pop. When you see that pop, you jump in on this. You jump in on that play.
$7,500 per vehicle.
Now, if you notice, SPY here still looks pretty weak. I bought 50 lot of the SPY puts. Again, I mean, I should be a lot in heavier. Watch that Tesla. If you get 263, then see if you can get a shot. But the point is like even though it pops up on the scanner, and by the way, this is a tool that we build for all of our members. So when you actually join the Steam Room, you get access to this tool. Spy's looking pretty good here. Remember, I shorted the call, so I'm making money there too. So the Momo scanner here is basically just an alert-based system flagged off of all the flow that we see um, that Jesus is posting. So we'll teach you how to use it, and it makes some pretty good fucking trades. Okay, those SPY puts are trading pretty well now. They're traded over $1 here. That's your move, guys. That's your move. I'm gonna sell half. I bought 80, selling $1. That was a nice little scalp.
Nice.
Okay, we got Tesla almost back at lows here again. Okay, it looks like Jesus just threw out some Amazon puts there as well, but that's out till November.
Carvana, a little put buying there.
Man, they're really smoking Amazon today. Meta here just had a program down. Google here. So now you guys see all of this stuff is starting to sell. No wonder why SPY, had that pullback here. So, you know, Dark Brian's talking about Tesla has a gap till 248. I mean, that would be sweet. A firm here, 24 and a quarter. This is this is a firm, man. God, I want to short the piss out of it. You know what?
Still pretty high. It's still up on the day, I think, isn't it? Oh no.
You know
Oh
what?
no. One red.
I'm gonna buy fucking 23. I'm gonna buy October 23 puts because fuck this thing.
The executive saying you do expect M&A to pick up in the first half of next year. Bravo Charlie Sierra.
But through all of this, guys, Netflix is holding. Okay.
Yeah, it took its beating. Yeah, it took its beating
hmm
already.
hmm I mean, the good thing is we sold those. We sold those calls. We did good there. We got a lot of other decent trades here going on. Today could be a nice wide range here for you to scalp. In and out, in and out, in and out. Spike could head down to 440. We really could. And a lot of the flow here is pretty, would you say pretty bearish?
Yeah, I don't see any buying at all. I mean, it's not even that the put buying is so aggressively bearish. It's just no call buying out there. It makes it look even worse. Look at this. You even got some XLE puts, for Christ's sake.
All right, so you're even coming into
You got time
early.
there, though. March
Right,
2024.
right. Guys, the more I'm looking at Tesla, the more I'm like meh on the action. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump half of it, and I'm gonna wait for a pop to really get short into, because right now when you get a tape like this that it just kind of hesitates, chances are you get a squeeze and then you want to come in and hammer the shit. Okay, so I cleaned up this book here a little bit. Remember, we still have the short puts, which, by the way, I'll probably move down on those two. I'm probably going to move down on those two. Moving trader is saying long 443 calls in SPY, looking for a quick pop. Alrighty, good luck. What else you guys got?
Some of these things are at.
Check out the MasterCard and Visa here, also kind of selling. Okay, we got the Google. You got the Apple here back down to lows, right? AMD and Nvidia still not really playing ball, so it's not those names. It ain't those names. If you really want to take a stab at something, maybe go for the Google, but I wouldn't even do that.
There you go, a bounce player here, Rivian, RIVN, into the weakness. That's selling off today. That was holding up well, too, up to today.
Wow. Look at
Yeah.
the chart on Rivian, guys. This thing is fucking getting smoked here, too.
Everything that was holding up looks shaky here.
And then, guys, try to gauge the character of this bounce, too. And this is what we teach in the tape reading class. How to judge the character of it and how to analyze if, they'll just pull the bid out again and they'll drop it right back to lows. This is what we see. And again, like I got out in anticipation of this rally here just because I didn't like the tape at the lows on the Tesla because it wasn't really selling. It's like if you have a market that's selling, hey, how come you're not selling any fucking Tesla? So that's why I got out. Again, tape can kind of cue you in to the right places here to shoot, make decisions. Check out that Netflix, 396, man. 396, man. Shit doesn't play no games, man. Doesn't play no games. I'm gonna start on Tesla again with a small lot. Somebody's saying coin straight down. Let's take a look at BTC. If you look at BTC, 26 and change. How'd it go this morning, kid? Why? What happened? Like short? Short? Long? Okay. I mean, hoping for what? Were you in the money at one point? Oh, because you got in at 267. So but see, that last candle was for you. You see, that last candle was for you because that was the one right before the rally that you were looking for. And I covered my short at that same point, bro. So it's emotion there for you. That was pure emotion right there for you. You couldn't hack it. Couldn't hack it. There's your pop here on Tesla. This is what we were waiting for, guys. So now, if you want a short, here's your entry. This is the
You
better
got
entry.
breath looks like shit this morning again.
Yep.
What did I do then?
Yo tengo short, bro. Tengo short.
I'm not sure.
es que yo estoy en ES, so es diferente, pero es el mismo. Estamos short. Estamos short. Eso es SPY. Eso es SPY S&P. Pero me imagino, mime como tú. Exacto.
You're not even saying shit. You're making up shit. That's not even a language you're speaking. I know Spanish. You're mixing words, shit. You pretend like you have the accent. I know you.
Yes, so,
No.
yes, sir. Ah,
Ah,
no sé todavía. Estoy analizando el tape ahora mismo para ver si. No, relax.
see,
Relax.
no. He likes to throw in the accent to sound professional. You see how he does it? He's a fucking guy.
I mean, you don't know the vibe down here, bro.
I know.
The accent is just it's different, and the
Yeah.
words are
The
just
accent's everything, right?
it's,
Otherwise, you sound like a schmuck. You need the accent.
it's everything. And then here, there's a lot of Spanglish as well.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, isn't Puerto Rico more like, is it slang American Spanish mixture? Isn't
It's
it?
all of it, man.
Yeah.
It's all of it. Michael, comedy. Okay, all right. Let's take a look back at certain names here that we want to re-short, assuming that we continue to go, right? So, Amazon being one of them for me. The Google, which hasn't even sold off yet. The Apple here, there's a rally here that you could possibly sell into. The Meta, which is still being held up. All right, so I'm back in the Tesla, but only a 20 lot.
Here, anti-VIX. That's probably on bull sig, right? No bull sig. Damn.
I feel Instacart shares indicated at $39, roughly $30 pricing.
Anti-VIX update. No bull sig yet. Shorter bull sig.
Oh, fuck. Look at CVNA. They caught. This is everybody crying now who went long and gone and went for 75. You know what I'm
Yeah.
going to do, guys?
It's a nice wash.
Man, you know what? I'm making the mistake of thinking Affirm and CVNA are the same thing. And that is a mistake.
Oh, why you want to go to a firm, huh?
Because I want to go to Affirm and short the piss out of it, and that's not the play.
Short the piss out of it.
It's not the play. So,
You guys, everybody's got to notice it. I noticed it the first day I got on the stream with you. The excitement in
Yep.
your voice on the dark side, right? On the downside,
Yep.
it's so much more than the
It's
upside.
different, right? It's fucking different.
Completely different. Like you get pumped on any potential downside. Like if you see downside potential, you forget it. Eights.
You see the Tesla?
Let me see. Oop, where did it just go?
That's your Tesla. That's why you wait. That's why you wait. I'm gonna keep adding. Fang names holding besides Amazon. I mean, again, if you look at Spy is weak, man. Spy is weak. This kid's eating pizza at 10 o'clock in the morning. The fuck is wrong with you? Jesus. Must have been the Tesla.
Of course it's fucking rap.
Guys, on the call side, you got nothing. You got a Rivian, one Rivian bounce suite. That's about it. I don't see a thing.
I'm going to keep accumulating puts on Tesla as this thing continues to rally. So if I'm going to chill for now. I got like 30 of these. I'll add another 30 if we get to 264. Notice the Netflix now, they finally just pulled the rug on it, so they can't bounce this thing, obviously. Let's take a walk around the club here a little bit. Nvidia, to me, you can't even play this. Options are too expensive, and you're not getting clean movement. So I don't even think you should play this. What I want to do is move down on my SPX short puts, or sorry, short calls. That's what I want to do.
Oh, you want to roll down strikes?
Roll down strikes, exactly.
Roll
So
them down.
rolling them down. So what I would do is I'd sell the 55s.
Beat up this Neil pretty good too.
Sell small 55s. I might be a little bit too close because that's 20 handles from here. That's basically high as a day, which we could get back to. Chris is saying, "Hey Lucci, you ever tried trading on a price ladder?" Yeah, sure, man. Futures. Anybody who trades futures. Brick is talking about Pan W. I forgot about this thing. Pan W is down 3% today. Very interesting. Here's your Tesla pop again.
The reiterating he doesn't think anybody wins with a government shutdown.
Government shutdown. Hey y'all.
Yo, so do they have dates for that? Is
That's
there?
the a week and a half. Yeah, 2 weeks. A little less than 2 weeks, I think it is.
JetBlue new lows. Great. Die JetBlue.
That thing's a disaster.
Piece of shit airline that always delays my fucking ass.
You got some further deterioration of breath here.
Yep. SPY fresh lows. The SPY puts, guys, were fucking spot on. Spot on. Guys, I'm going to add to the Tesla puts. Right, so I'm going to add the chunk here to the Tesla puts, and now I'm gonna put the stop at 263.5. It's a fucking mental stop. Also, we sold more puts. I mean, fuck it, we might as well just sell a bunch of those. Nobicon is saying Disney will double park investments to 60 billion over next 10 years. Yeah, we saw the news. Okay, Tesla here. Fake out. Fake out here on the Tesla. That's impressive. That is impressive. I'm going to sell half. Book the loss. I was not expecting that. I'm dumping the rest of those. Out the Tesla completely.
Look at these call bets. There, my goodness.
Yo, check
They're
out
open.
MasterCard and Visa, guys. They're unraveling on MasterCard and Visa. Those things got some places to go.
Oh, we got our first arm sweep. October 50 puts.
October 50 puts, huh?
Arm pop this cherry put side.
ARM. Yep, guys, I got out of my Tesla completely. Now, if it fades again under 263, then I'll take another shot at the short. But right now, I think we're going to squeeze a little bit, and there's some people who are too aggressive short, like me, that they're going to start coming after. They will start coming after. Check out the Meta, you know what I mean? Check out the Apple. A lot of this stuff is just bouncing right now. XOM, they're kind of fading off. If you look at the banks, they faded off those as well. Can't get too cocky.
You get too cocky.
Okay.
You got Biden running his mouth at the UN.
What's that Herb saying?
I don't know.
Let's take a look at NVIDIA. Look at NVIDIA, 436. You know what I mean? So this is it's just trappy for a good amount of people. That was trappy for a good amount of people. Somebody's talking about the Meta. Exactly. Meta rally. Where's that BKNG? Check out this Chipotle down 50 points. But then again, that's every day for this thing.
That's a can of corn for that
Yeah,
thing, right?
that's a can of corn right there.
Buyers, sweepers have no interest buying here. Zero.
Amazon 136. Puts just got bought.
Yeah.
Small size. I mean, that's the weaker one. Hands down. Hands down, that's the weaker one.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Let's see, it still looks okay, even with this beating today, I guess. Yeah.
President Biden beginning his speech at the United Nations Assembly in New York. Saying no nation can meet all the challenges of today alone. We'll monitor comments from President Biden speaking in New York City.
Okay, I went quiet here a little bit just because of that squeeze from the low there. Tobias is saying thoughts on Roblox. Roblox is a piece of shit, bro. Oh man.
Let me see. I haven't looked at it.
Oh man, it's a piece of shit.
Is that new lows? Close, right? Let me see. Oh, not yet. Almost. Wow.
You know, piece of
Yeah, these stocks are tough. You know, we better find new leaders. Anybody who's interested in the growth side. Otherwise, we're spinning our wheels. All these old names, forget it.
I'm gonna actually cover more of the short calls that I moved down on just to protect because tape changed here. Tape changed here. Tape changed on Fat Man, especially the Tesla.
Batman.
So I'm gonna go back to conservative mode here and chill and see if I can catch another right somewhere or see if I can catch something else. Cause this ain't it. So the morning hit, and if you didn't catch that morning drop from 442.50 to 441.5, now it's a little bit more difficult. Something changed here. So I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill.
Oh, there's a lot of. Oops. Guys, you got a couple of the cheap miners seeing some play, but they usually do ahead of the Fed. We talked about that yesterday. Guys, you got a couple of the cheap miners seeing some play, but they usually do ahead
gold
of the Fed.
miners,
We talked about
the
that
financials.
yesterday. You got to keep a close eye post Fed, see if they see some action and if the price action looks constructive. The financials look okay, right? They're just not doing a thing. They're not selling, I don't think. Citigroup,
Yeah,
flat.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're just not moving. And again, like that selling pressure from the morning there or from earlier, it just ain't here right now.
Yeah.
Aníbal, ya yo me fui. Ya yo me fui, no sé, es diferente. Se siente diferente. Voy a reentrar si. Dale. Sí. You guys were on your ENPH or whatever.
What's going on there that they're talking about? It up?
It's just this thing hasn't had action in such a long time, bro. So
Yes, exactly.
as soon as it moves, it's like,
Yeah, that's nothing. What?
hey, let it go, fool. Let it go, bro. Breathe it out and get the fuck back in, or let it go, bro. Jesus.
Comments being attributed to CEO of Meta, Zuckerberg, saying that
So all you need to do now is just work on the entry.
200
Once you realize you got faked out, boom, you get the fuck back in. And then listen to me too, because I got out of my short at the same time that you got punked out of your fucking long.
AI endeavors.
Pay attention, kid. Pay attention. You had it. You fucking had it. GP Raver talking about
What?
that EMPH still.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. Anyways, Tesla, nice comeback to 265 there. Would I take this for a short now at this point? I don't know. I don't know. See, here's the thing. Answer me this question, guys. Do you think we can get down to 440 on SPY today?
Biden in his UN speech noting emerging technologies such as AI hold enormous potential and enormous peril.
It's tough, which I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly. So,
I do
you know,
not know.
if I don't have the confidence on it, just like you don't. By the way, Melly is down 40 points today.
Wow.
I missed that short. That was clean.
You got some more. Yeah, put action. Walmart. October is getting some play. Saw some put action. What was it? Yesterday, day before. WNT.
Mhm.
That was another name that's been holding up. And retail, they've been coming at it. Walmart, you got 8,600 of the October 160s here.
Okay, that's your program down. Now, that was a point straight down on the Tesla. Now, maybe we take a look at this thing. Maybe we take a look at these possible short trades.
Meta back at highs, Amazon back at lows. Yeah,
Amazon's
it's
back at
crazy.
lows. All right, so I went ahead and put on the short calls. The 137 Googles. I'm gonna throw out a small 10 lot, very small 10 lot. Now the Tesla 260s, I'm gonna throw out a small 5 lot. I'm only going in fucking 5 on this because I don't even like it that much here yet. Now, if SPY goes back to previous highs, which was 441.75, I'm fucking pulling everything off again. Pulling it all off again. I like how the Google is trading. That Amazon is way weaker than everything else, man, for sure. For sure. Just plug lows on that Amazon. Netflix
Damn.
here is coming out.
Wow. Yeah, for those of you long only players and looking for longs, there's just nothing there. So chill out.
JD, thank you. Thank you. It was a nice exit because I'd have gotten fucking steamrolled on that shit. I don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough fucking juice here.
We don't have enough oomph.
I don't exactly. We don't have enough fucking game here for us to just crash. How you doing on that? What's that flow looking like? I see that 441 put bet come in there for
It's
SPY
just
zone.
again, I wouldn't even say the put sweeper activity is that aggressive. It's
Right.
just more of a buyer strike. There's just no buying, and that's what you get in this float lower, right? That's what you're
Flow.
talking about.
Exactly. All right, guys. So listen, it is it's coming up on 10:30 here. We're gonna move to the main steam room here. Remember, you guys can all get your trials. The trial is super cheap. Frankly, if you miss out on the trial, I don't know what to tell you. You're kind of being a herb about it because you can get the trial for $8 and you can get all the tools that we push into the room for you. We're
For
always
real.
working on new tools as well. Um, and then you, of course, get the stream for the whole damn day. It's an active community here. We also have a futures trading room, crypto.
Lucci, what's this name been up to? UPST. Oh, this is with time though, November's.
Yeah, so UPST is interesting because I'll tell you why. It's
What?
it's they had a monster squeeze on this to $70 from 50,
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
and now it
Oh,
dropped out like 30, 40 points, and now literally cannot find a motherfucking bid.
wow.
Cannot find a bid now. So the tape and the character of it completely fucking changed.
What are they playing here? November. Those are in the money, right? November 32 and a half puts.
Right, 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 exactly. All right, guys. So listen, we will see you in the main room. Hit that link that you see on your YouTube chat as well as your Twitch chat for your trial there, and your trial lasts for 2 weeks too. So hang out with us in there. We will see you in the main room, guys. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow, of course, for FOMC. We might go live for free for the FOMC there as well, and we'll let you know. All right, guys.
Have a good day,
Peace,
everybody.
peace out.